Everyone wants to manifest. Everyone wants to attract. But most people are trying too hard. They chase what they want, like a hunter chasing shadows, never realizing that the act of chasing is what keeps the thing away. The Stoics knew something that modern manifestation culture often forgets. What you truly desire doesn't come when you demand it. It comes when you become still enough to receive it. This isn't about control, it's about surrender, the kind of surrender that radiates quiet confidence. Because calm is magnetic, and the calmer you become, the more the world begins to move in your favor. And this leads us to the first obstacle. Think about how it feels when you really want something. You check your phone every few minutes for a message. You overanalyze every silence. You replay scenarios in your mind, trying to force the outcome. That's not attraction, that's obsession. And obsession blinds you. It pulls you out of the present moment and into anxiety, where your thoughts spin faster than your actions. The more you crave, the more you communicate to yourself, "I don't have it." And that energy of lack becomes your default signal to the world. The Stoics would call this the disease of attachment. The mind becomes a prisoner of its own desires, chained to outcomes it cannot control. So before you can attract anything, you must break free from that trap. And to do that, we must remember what the ancient Stoics already knew about desire itself. Epictetus once said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." To the Stoics, desire wasn't evil. It was simply a force that needed direction. They understood that suffering begins when we tie our peace to things we can't control: other people, timing, results, the approval of the world. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "Get rid of the judgment and the complaint is gone." When you stop labeling things as good or bad, you stop reacting like a puppet pulled by strings of circumstance. And that's when attraction begins to shift, because your focus returns to the only domain that matters, yourself. The Stoic doesn't chase, he prepares. He plants the seed, tends to it, and trusts the process. And that trust is where the hidden rule begins. Here's the paradox. The moment you stop needing it, it starts moving toward you. This is the hidden Stoic rule: detach to attract. Apatheia, the Stoic term for freedom from disturbance, doesn't mean indifference. It means emotional mastery. It means you act with full effort but stay unattached to the result. When you let go of the outcome, you stop sending signals of fear, scarcity, and pressure. You start vibrating calm confidence, and people, opportunities, even timing begin to align with that energy. Modern psychology calls this non-attachment. It's not about giving up, it's about letting go of the illusion of control. You don't chase the wave, you learn to float with it. And when you finally stop fighting the current, life begins to carry you toward what's meant for you. But how does this work? Practically, scientifically, even psychologically. The Stoics understood that too. Let's bridge the ancient with the modern. When you focus calmly, not desperately, you activate the reticular activating system in your brain. This small network of neurons filters the chaos of the world, letting you notice what aligns with your intentions. In simple words, when you're calm, your brain can finally see the paths to what you desire. When you're anxious, it can't. That's why Stoics compared life to archery. You can't control the wind. You can't control where the arrow lands. But you can control your aim, your form, your focus. You release and let nature do the rest. The same principle governs attraction. Calm focus sharpens awareness. Desperation dulls it. So if you want to attract better, you must see better. And to see better, you must quiet the noise inside you. Here's how you train this hidden rule like a modern Stoic. Each morning, start with detachment meditation. Sit still for 2 minutes and ask, what's within my control today and what's not? Whatever isn't, release it. Then journal. Write down your intentions, not as demands but as declarations. I will act with clarity. I will stay calm in uncertainty. I will focus on the process. Throughout your day, when anxiety creeps in, pause and breathe. Ask yourself, am I chasing or allowing? At night, reflect. Did you act with peace or with panic? Did you try to control or did you trust? These small moments of awareness begin rewiring your mind, and over time, calm becomes your default setting. From that calmness, attraction flows naturally. Remember, you don't manifest by wanting. You manifest by becoming. And once you embody that stillness, something beautiful begins to happen. You start to feel light. Opportunities appear where stress once blinded you. People sense your peace, and they're drawn to it. You no longer chase results. Results begin chasing you. Because calm is power, and power doesn't need to prove itself. This is the freedom the Stoics spoke of. A freedom that doesn't come from having everything, but from needing nothing. And in that freedom, you attract everything you once thought you had to fight for. So remember this: the less you chase, the more you attract. The calmer you are, the clearer life becomes. Every desire is a mirror. It shows you what you think you lack. But when you find stillness, that mirror disappears. You stop reaching outward and start radiating inward. That's the hidden Stoic rule. Detach to attract. Let go, and let what's meant for you find you. If this message spoke to you, join the journey. Subscribe, reflect, and walk the Stoic path, where peace isn't the reward, it's the weapon.